Hey there. I am having myself a little walk on a Sunday afternoon through the streets of Funchal, Madeira. What does it mean when no one listens or watches your content? What does it mean when you have something that you share and you get no likes, no comments, no response? I'm mentioning this because recently a friend of mine said, "Stephanie, I can't keep up with all these videos you're making. Don't you think that you're missing out on comments, you're missing out on comments and you're missing out on responses and views because people can't keep up with you and they get frustrated and they stop?" And I said, "That's a point. It's a good point." His suggestion was that I might have more space in between, and so that the people who are actually paying attention and following what I'm doing might have time and space to enjoy it. It was a good challenge. It was a good question. And I said, but it's not about the other people. It's about what I'm doing and what I'm discovering. So the point of my sharing this is, it really doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything for sure about what you're sharing if no one responds. For most people, when you're just starting out, it's honestly because people aren't seeing it. There just aren't enough eyeballs on it. To expect that that would happen the first time you share something, or even the first few times, is unrealistic. It might happen, but in most cases it doesn't. So my suggestion would be, if you are starting out, or if you are feeling discouraged about what you're sharing, let it be for you. Discover what your message is. Discover through sharing it what it is that you actually want to say. Let yourself experiment. Get excited about your own sharing and forget about the likes and the watchers or the people who aren't paying attention or aren't commenting. All of that is just a story in your head, and it's not a helpful one, especially in the beginning when you're starting out. And by the way, I don't think I'm at the place of starting out because I've been creating content around these topics for years. I'm just starting here more seriously on YouTube. So if you're actually just starting out, don't compare yourself with me or anyone. Let it be about the joy of expressing. Find your own rhythm, find your own voice, and see where that takes you, because it will take you somewhere. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. And the less you make up about what it means and what should be happening that isn't, the better you will feel about it. And the more likely you will stick with it long enough to actually make those connections through comments and follows and subscribes.